And now we will talk about knife Grand Wafer model 1333. So, first of all, we will talk about how to carry it. You can carry it in your pocket, or you can use a specific bag for it, make of nylon with Kaplan on the top. And what can I say? I already use this knife almost half of year, and as you see, it's good looking, and don't lose its good looking as it was bought by me almost half year ago. Now we will talk about clips. As you see, we have specific clips. You can take it off with usage of 6-corner key, but I don't think it's necessary. But if you don't like it, you don't like it looks like, you can take it off. And now what can I say about clips? It's real hard, as you see. It's harder than I like, but it have several plus, because good point, because first of all, you can put it on your belt in vertical state when X of your knife will be on top, but you also can use it when your X will be down, and you don't have to worry about that your knife will be lost, because it's real hard and you have to put a lot of strength to take it off. For someone is real trouble, because if you don't want to make your belt broken, or the form of your knife because become not so ideal, you better don't use this stuff. You better put it in your pocket or use specific nylon bag. And now we will talk about handle. The handle of this knife have several woods on the each side. Real hunters or fishermen doesn't like wood on a handle, because when it become wet, it will be so sneezy, and it can sneeze from your hand, and you can cut your fingers or hands. It can be dropped in the water, or even get straight on your legs, and you will be hurt. But in this case, you see, we have several holes drilling inside of it, and it's real good, because as you see, my fingers get inside these holes, and the knife sits straight in my hand. I don't even have to squeeze it. I'll just have to take it in the usual way, and it sits tight in my hand. Next that I want to say about handle of this knife. As you see, on the metal state of this handle, we have several spikes here. They are help to fix knife when it's open in my hand more than usual, and it's real good because this knife become more safety. And about clips, yeah, as I already said, if you can't take it off, but what can I say? I don't take it off because, as you see, my finger get inside of a special hole on a clips, and I can use this knife only take it by 2 fingers. It's sit tight, don't squeeze, and even if it will be wet, I can use it only with 2 fingers of mine. So this knife make real safe for the fisherman, men or hunters, and for person which like extreme and some walks under the rain. Okay. What can I say about spike? Yeah. How we can open this knife using only one hand, and it's because we have the specific spike in here. It's making not in classic form. It's don't looks like a usual cylinder which mounted on the left or right side. Because if we have only one cylinder from the right side of blade, you can only right hand person can open it with using only one hand. For the person which have usually use left hand, you have to use both hands to open the knife. We can open the knife from the both sides using only one hand. It's real good. The main reason why I think it's best than the cylindric one is because the line of opening is more straight to the axis or X of opening the knife. Yeah, you have to spend less power to open it because it's more close to the blade itself. And that's why I think it's better one than standard using of cylindric clips, cylindric spikes on the top. Now we will open our blade and looks what we have in here. We have liner lock. Yeah, it's already become classic because such construction real tough, and you don't have to worry about closing your knife when you use it. You can even make several hits by the not sharp tight, and don't have to worry that your knife will be closed. The ground waveform use white lock and specific make specific keys to put it inside of it. And as I already said, on the metal state of knife you can see specific keys. Yeah. It's to be better hold it and not squeeze it when you use knife. You don't have to worry about wet hands when you use that knife. It will be safe for you. So, and now we will talk about blade itself. Steel using to produce blade is 440C. Yeah, the steel use in different ways, but why it's so good to producing blades of knife? Because it's have hardness almost 56, 58 HIRC, and it's stainless steel. You can use it to cut vegetables or fruits. You can cut fish, yeah, or meat when you go to the picnic, and you don't have to worry about it become broken or corrosion, fracking corrosion on the side of its blade, because it's stainless steel. It's sharpened in the classic form, but you can see on different sides that it's sharpened in form of spear. I don't think it's spear point, it's classic form. We have already sharpened shape, better say sharpened in a factory, and when you bought this knife, you already can use it to cut something or extra stuffs. And now we will go further and test this knife. As I already said, I bought this knife to use it on a picnics or some trips. Yeah, that's why I won't try to cut with this blade some spikes or something else. So how we will test it? We will use several ropes, we will use internet cable, and we'll use electric plug cable to see how it works with electricity, because I work with it in real life. In extra stuff, we will cut this wooden stick, because when you go outside with your children, it's always, father, cut me some stick, I will play as a hero, I will play as a Conan barbarian, and I need stick. And the final test will be with this apple. I already cut it several times, and we will cut it with this knife to test how it works with the fruits. And to test sharpness of the steel of the blade, we will use the standard test on the sheet of paper. So first of all we will test our blade. I already use it, and I think it can be already some way to lost its sharpness, but let's try and see what we got. So paper, it's real sharp, as you see. We can cut our sheet of paper easily, and now we will test it on a rope. This kind of rope, if you ever go outside on some way of trips, yeah, touristic trips on your vacation, you know that such kind of rope will be used to make your clothes become not so wet. Okay, let's try to cut it. It's cut easily, and now we will test it on the rope more wide. And okay, you can use this nylon rope to fix your safety hole, yeah, or put your stuffs somewhere on the top of the tree. And as you see, it's cut really easily. And now we will go further and try to work with the cable. Yeah? We will have a standard internet cable. It's not Wi-Fi, so we have to cut it. Okay, as you see, 8 plugs here, and now we will clean. This knife is good to work with the low sprayed electricity. Okay, and now we will test it on a real cable. 2.5 millimeters per straight, wide of cable. Yeah. It's good protected, as you see. And now we already cut this one. Now we will see our copper state now. Okay. Oh, perfectly. It can be used by the electrician all over the world, as you see. Okay, with the main product we already work, and now we will test it on the wooden stick. In a classic, I make several cuts, and after it I broke it. But because we test our knife, I won't broke it. I will cut it until I will cut it all. And now let's start to test. Cut. My son already want his wooden sword. You know, it's real pleasure to work with this knife, because I don't feel it even in my hand. I cut it, the wooden stick. I cut wooden stick, and I feel good. You know, several times when I used another knife and cut wooden stick, it wasn't so pleasant. After it, my hand was shaking. I feel hurt. But I think this knife will be better than previous one. And now finish line, yeah. I already got this wood stick becomes thicker and thicker, and I heard that it specific sound that it's already finish line. Okay, so not bad at all. And now let's see how it will work with an apple. So let's try to cut some apple. The width of blade is on only 2.5 millimeters. That's why it's really real cut an apple and don't squeeze it. Yeah, it's real hard, and I think we get what we want. Now let's see how our knife is. Our knife is still sharp, or we can already we already have to sharpen it by our own. Okay, Let's test it on the sheet of paper. Oh, I can. So what can I say? It's real sharp, and I can cut sheet of paper easily. Good knife. And what can I say about this model of knife? Grand Wave 1333, it's real good knife which can be used in your standard life. It's good knife, and I think it will be useful for me until the end of days. So that's all, and we will see you on another video about knives.